So good day everyone. This is the voice of Ajimi of Young Bravo Legacy. So today we are talking about the trend and its structures. But before we start, I want to talk about leverage. Someone asked this question in the group, like what is leverage and blah blah blah. So now leverage, I've said this before, I've explained this to you guys. I think it's in the first video I sent to the group. That leverage is just like, let's say leverage is just what indicates the amount of your the percentage of your trading account that you are using to trade. Now let's say I have a $1,000 account and I'm using a leverage of 1:1,000. That means I'm using all the amount in that my forex trading account to trade. That means I can buy as much as I can, open as much as position that $1,000 can open. I can use as big lot size as I want that $1,000 can use. And that means I'm putting all that $1,000 into risk. But if I'm using a leverage of 1:100, it means out of that $1,000, I'm only trading with $100. So in that case, the lot size I'll be able to use, the position I'll be able to the position I'm going to be able to open at the position that $1,000 can open. That is what it means. So if I'm trading with leverage of 1:400, that means out of that $1,000, I'm only trading with $400. That means everything I'll be able to do on that account will be everything that what that $400 can do. You understand? So if I have a 1:1,000, or if I have a $1,000, if I have a $400 account and I use leverage of 1:1,000, that means I'm trading with $400. So now say someone have an account of $1,000 and use a leverage of 1:400. That person is also trading automatically with $400. Hope you understand. That's what leverage means. Leverage is just the portion of your account that you are using to trade. It's just the portion of your account that you are using to trade. That's what leverage is. So guys, today we are talking about the trend. So for us to get started, we have three types of trend. We have three trends. Let me talk to you about that. We have three trends. We have three trends. We have one uptrend. We have uptrend. We have two downtrend. We have sideways slash consolidation slash range. Okay, no, slash consolidation is okay. So these are the type of trend that we have. We have uptrend. From the name implies, uptrend means something is going up. Downtrend means something is coming down. While sideways trend means something is moving sideways. While sideways trend means something is moving sideways. This is how we all know these things in real life. Aside the forex market, when we hear uptrend, we know something is going up. When we hear downtrend, we mean that thing is going down. When we hear sideways trend, we mean that thing is moving side by side. That is the layman understanding. Now, but in the forex market is not a linear market. The forex market is not a linear market. That means everything in the forex market does not move straight. It does not move very, very straight. But everything in the market move in this form. Now, in the market, when you hear about uptrend, this is what you should have in the back of your mind. Something that moves like this. This is how the market moves in an uptrend. It moves like this. It's very slopey. It's not that it's very linear like this, very straight. No. But the market moves in this way up. And when the market is coming down, it's moved this way down. When it's moving sideways, it moves sideways. Now, these are still layman definitions of what we mean by the trend. These are still layman definitions. So let me now then in the video we said the trend has its own structure. That we don't just say a trend is a trend because we draw lines. No, we say a trend is a trend because we see the structures in there. We see the trend structure in there. Now we say the structure for uptrend is higher highs and higher lows, while for downtrend Y for downtrend is lower highs and lower lows. Y for consolidation is let me just say support and resistance. I don't know, support and resistance, support and yes, it just supports and resistance. So rejecting, let me just put rejecting, let me just put rejecting, same support and resistance. That is for sideways trend. So let me just give a wide vision to this. Okay, so we said what the structure of an uptrend is higher highs and higher lows. Let me write it there because some people might say they don't know what this HH means. This is higher high, higher high, and higher high. Let me put this in brackets. And higher low. So let me put this in brackets. And higher low. Then this is lower high and lower low. Lower high and lower low. A lot of people have already get this idea. I really appreciate you. You are one of them. Thank you so much. You are one of the people that make me believe in this class. So if you have sent your child to the group, thank you so much. You are one of the people that make me believe this class here. Thank you. So now we have higher highs and higher lows. While for downtrend we have lower highs and lower lows. Now let's now represent what that means. Now when the market is moving in uptrend, I said it moved this way. Now while the market is moving in uptrend, it moved this way. This is how the market moves in an uptrend. It will go up, come down a little bit, go up, come down a little bit, go up again, come down a little bit, go up again, come down, go up again, come down, go up, like that. Let me just put this here. This is how the market move in an uptrend. You can see now when you look at the price. Now when the trend started, the price was at this place, at this beginning place, at here. Then now price is here. Automatically price has rised up, but the increase was not just like what we know is what we see that okay, just keep going up. No, but when price is moving up, it comes down a little bit and starts moving up, come down a little bit and start moving up. Now okay, based on what we've learned so far, we know that what there's a zone here, 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 Abi, there's a zone here, there's a zone here. If you don't know that, just leave this stream, just leave here. You are not supposed to be here. If you don't know if you don't know this, just leave this stream. You are not supposed to be here. So we know that what there is a zone here. Now based on our knowledge so far, we know this is resistance. I won't talk. This is resistance. If you don't know all this, you don't also, you are not supposed to be here. We know this is resistance. We know this is support. If you don't understand what I'm doing right now, then you are not supposed to be here, please. This is resistance. If you can't label this support and resistance, you are not supposed to be here. Then we have support. Then we have resistance. Then we have support. Then we have resistance. Then we have support. Then we have resistance. Then we have support. Okay, this is not from any structure. Now, based on what we've learned so far, I just labeled this based on what we've learned so far. That okay, anywhere price is selling is resistance, anywhere price is buying is support. I just labeled this as support and resistance. Now let's now go back to this that I have here. That what We said in an uptrend we have higher highs and higher lows. So now let's now interpret this trend based on higher highs and higher lows. Now look at the word higher high. Ó means pé high tó ga ju high ti tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Okay, when you say higher, that means the high, that high is higher than the previous high. That is what higher high mean. I can't see the screen. Ó ti léwu. Please, can you guys see my screen? Can you see my screen? Someone said you can't see my screen. So you can just waste energy. Me, I won't go back. Line. I won't go back. I will probably send the video then. You cannot see my screen. Then you cannot talk since morning. Then you have to watch that part. I won't go back. Never. I'll never go back to that part again. Yeah, the network is bad. So if you can't see my screen, you should have said that earlier. I won't go back. You will probably watch the video. At least that will serve. I will upload the video. You can watch it. I won't go back. You should have called my attention earlier. Yeah, but I think it's still cool on my own side. So I can just make the video. In case you did not hear it, I will just make the video. Then you can listen to it, you can watch it and do the needful. So I won't let that slow me down. No. Okay, so what I was saying. So I said, well, we for uptrend we have higher highs and higher lows. Now, what we simply mean by higher high is that the high that is higher than the previous high. Yes, I will send the video. If you can hear me, I cannot see what I'm explaining, then you cannot understand what I'm saying. So you should have complained earlier. There's no point in what I'm saying if you can't see the screen, because that's what really put the explanation there. So now we said, okay, higher high simply means the high that is higher than the previous high. Now when we want to start this trend, now this is where this trend started. If it's trend here to be now when the trend started here, then we are here, then we came here to form a higher high. Now let's say we started from here, then price form a higher high here. We have price form the higher high. This is higher high, resistance and higher high. Then now from this higher high we created the resistance, we start selling. Now at here price form the higher low. Now this is higher low because this is also high than where price started, but for high to ele to high to jẹ́ higher high yìí kò high to where la ṣe pè ní higher low pé òun náà high ju ele lọ, but we call it this higher low because it is higher than the starting point, but it is not higher than the previous high. That is why we call this higher low. This is called higher low. This is our higher low. Then from here we create another higher high. Now why do we call this higher high? Because now this is higher than this, higher than this. So this is the highest right now. That is why it is our what? Higher high. So this is our A, Control Z. This is our higher A, Control Z. This is our higher high. This is our higher high. So we have another higher high. So from here we came down again to this, we saw to this area again. Now this is our new higher low. Why this is our new higher low? Because this as well is high, but it's not higher than what? Than the previous high. So we have new higher low slash higher low. We have slash higher low. Then okay, from here we create a new higher high. Now when you look at this is higher than what? Than the previous high. That is why we call this what? Our higher high, our new higher high. So we have higher high, higher high. Okay. Then from here we sold again to this area. This is our new higher low because this is not higher than the previous high. So that's why we call this our higher low. Our higher low. Then we have this resistance. This is our higher high. This is our higher high. then this is our higher low. This to be our higher low. Because this is not higher than the what, than the previous high, then we have this to be our new what, our new higher high, our high. This is the what, the structure of an uptrend. Now it's not just this line that we draw, but this formation, this structure that it is forming is what validates it as an uptrend. That in an uptrend, price will continue to move upward. So by moving upward, price will continue to create highs, and will not break the previous low. The high will not break the previous low. You know, now if you look at this, this is the previous low. So all the highs that we are going to have next must not break this area, must not come below this area. Once we come below this area, this uptrend, this uptrend is now being 40 at that area. But once we don't break, when we are here, when we got here, we must not, this area one must not break below here, because if you break below here, uptrend here, 14 here. Now when we create the higher low here, this higher low, price will not break. A price must not break this higher low, that uptrend will become 40. That is for uptrend. Now let's look for a very good scenario for uptrend on the chart. I think it's on GBJPY. So let's look at that on GBJPY daily time frame. I think we have an uptrend on GBJPY daily time frame now. So this is GBJPY. Yes, I think we have an uptrend. Yes. Now look at this GBJPY now. Look at GBJPY. We are starting from here. So we are looking at everything that's happening inside this area. That's what we are looking at. So now when looking at this, you will say, well, this is an what, uptrend, because now price started from here. Price started from here. Price started from here, and now price is here right now. This thin line is where price is. CBT thin line, but one price well, by this is where price is. So price is here. So from here to here, price is virtually price is moving up. So since price is moving up, we say, well, this is in what, is in an uptrend. But after we now say this is an uptrend, we want to see if this is truly an uptrend with our what, trend structures, which is what, formations of higher highs and higher lows. So right now, let's just look at areas that we can see that, okay, price here, yeah, we have an, yes, this is cool, this is valid, this is a valid uptrend. Okay, so now let's look at this. This is where price started. So we have higher low, this is our higher low, this is our higher high, this is our higher high. Then this person will come and ask me a question. This is our higher high, this is our higher low, this is our higher low, this is our higher high, this is our higher high, this is our higher low. Yeah, this is our higher high. This is our higher low. This is our higher low. You can see this clean uptrend on GBJPY daily time frame. This is what we have here. This is our trend here. Now, I also know that what this is support, this is resistance, this is support, this is resistance, this is support, this is resistance, this is support. Now, in an uptrend, we buy. In a downtrend, we sell. Now, let me put that 2 on the screen. In an uptrend, we buy. In a downtrend, we sell. In a sideways trend, we can take risk of buying and selling. Now look at what I have on my screen. So I said, okay, so I said in an uptrend we buy, in a downtrend we sell. selling. Now in an uptrend we buy, downtrend is clear, we sell. But now in a sideways trend we can take risk of either buying or selling. Both can work out, but it is all risky. Because me, I'm a scalper, so I can trade a sideways trend conveniently as a scalper. I can trade a sideways trend conveniently as a scalper. So now let me now complete this sentence. Now in an uptrend we buy from higher low. We buy from higher low. In a downtrend we sell from lower high. While in a sideways trend we can sell from resistance and buy from support. Now see the way I'm breaking this chart down. Okay, let me put this here. So now look at what we have here, guys. In an uptrend we buy from the higher low. In a downtrend we sell from the lower high. In a sideways trend we can take risk of buying and selling. We can sell from resistance and buy from support. Now let's deal with the uptrend. We said what? In an uptrend we buy from the higher low. Okay, let's look at what we have on the screen now. Okay, now price is trending upward. So if we are taking a buy, that means we are buying from these higher lows. We are buying from these higher lows, and you can see how much profit we made. We will make. Yeah, this was the trade I took today. This was the trade that made me a lot of money today. This was the buy trade I took, because I saw we are in an uptrend and I went to the lower time frame to look for support to buy. That was what I did. So I said what? In an uptrend we buy from the higher low. Why in an uptrend? Let's focus on an uptrend. In an uptrend we buy from the higher low. And don't forget, this higher low is also what? Our support. These are also our support. So we buy from support, we buy from higher low on the uptrend. Now put that at the back of your mind, please. In an uptrend, we buy from the higher low. In higher low slash support. Let me push slash support, because people will ask question again. Why in a okay, we'll talk about the downtrend or resistance. So now in an uptrend we buy from the higher low slash support. In a downtrend we sell from the lower high and resistance. So in this kind of trend we buy from the what? Higher low. So in this kind of area now, because price is moving up, though as a scalper you know how you can take this, but for swing traders they will have to wait for this price to create a new higher low before they can enter a trade. But when we get to multi-level time frame analysis, you will understand how you could have take a trade even while price is moving up, how you can look for opportunity to take a trade, because this is the daily time frame, so you can go to lower time frame and take a trade. So this is for uptrend. So let's look for somewhere where we can get a downtrend. Now let's for a downtrend. So more downtrend NZDJPY NZDJPY. Raw. Okay. Gbogbo ti ní downtrend o. USD card. Let me see USD card. Okay. Let me just explain first, then I'll look for that earlier. Now, when we say something is going in a downtrend, this is what we know. That okay, it's going down. But now in forex trading, this is what we know as downtrend. The forex market is not linear, so price move like a slope in the forex market. Price move in a slope area. Now in the forex market, when we say price is going down, this is how price go down in the forex market. Then go up a bit, come down, go up a bit, come down, go up a bit, come down more, go up a bit again, come down more. Then okay, so let me just have this here. So let's have this like this. So let's have it like this. Okay, this is what we call downtrend in forex. This is what we call downtrend. In this downtrend, now let's say we want to identify the structures. We know that this is what support, this is resistance, this is 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 support, this is resistance. Okay, no, this has not formed any price, any action, any price action. So let's just wait. So this is not there. So we know that what this is support, this is resistance. Yeah, I believe everybody watching this video or will be watching this video or live in this stream now should know that. So with that being said, now from what we have been saying since, we said what the structure of a downtrend is what? Lower highs and lower lows. The structure of a downtrend is lower highs and lower lows. Now, and I said the meaning of lower high simply means that what? The meaning of lower low simply means that what? That is very low than the previous low. Ó low ju ti tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ, ìtumọ̀ lower low nìyẹn. But lower high ìtumọ̀ ẹni pé ó low but kò low tó ti tẹ́lẹ̀. That lower high means is low but is not lower than the previous low. Now why the meaning of lower low is that it's low and it's lower than the previous low. It's just like what I'm opposite, like okay, this thing is low but kò low tó ti tẹ́lẹ̀. But now why lower low means it's low and it's lower than the previous one. So now let's say from here, from what we have here, we have this lower low. This is the lower low because this is lower than the previous low. This is the lower low. We have lower low here. Then this is lower high because this is lower than the starting point, but this is because this is lower than the starting point. This is high but it's still lower than the starting point, so that's why we call it lower high. It is high oga but oga to ibi ta ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Then we have another lower low here. We have another lower low here. We have another lower low here. Okay, we have another lower low. Then we have another lower high. You can see this is also high, but it's not higher than this previous one. So we have a lower high. Then look at this. We have a lower low here. Yeah, we have a lower low. Then we have a lower high. Then we have a lower low. We have a lower low. Then we have a lower high. We have a lower high. Then we have a lower high. This is why the downtrend move. Now in a downtrend, what we do is what? We sell. Now if you want to sell, we sell from the lower high. In a downtrend, we sell from the lower high. In a I'm taking my time to explain this. Please watch this video like 2-3 times, please. In a downtrend, we sell from the lower high. I'm breaking this down to the minimum. We have we sell from the lower high. Okay, so let me delete this. So from downtrend, we sell from the lower. So let's say in this kind of trade, we are going to be taking our sell from this lower high. That's where we'll be taking trade. But if it is an uptrend, we take it from the what? From the higher low. You understand, like that. This is for the downtrend. We sell from the lower high, and don't forget this lower high is also what? Our resistance zones. Our resistance zones. So let's look for a live downtrend. Oh, which one? Oh, let me check AED/JPY. Oh, AED/JPY. Currency pair almost only downtrend though. I can't really guess. Okay, fine. I think I've seen one. Now this is a downtrend here. Yeah, from here, if you look at here, from here to here, yeah, we have a downtrend here. So let's talk about that. So now let's say we are starting from here. So now let's say we have a lower. Okay, where are we starting from? Okay, let's start from this area. Let's say the trend start from here. This is where the trend starts from. Let's start from there. Yes, so that now this here we have a lower high here. This is a lower high. We have a lower high here. We have a lower high here. So let me put this like this. So we have a lower high here. So let me leave it that. We have a lower high. That's where the trend starts from, lower high. The trend started from a lower high. Below to go there. Start lower high. So then the next thing, price create a lower low here. Let's just mark the zones. Let's mark the zone first. Let's mark the zone. That's the first thing we do. So we have this, then we have this, then we have this, then we have this, then we have okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I think let's just say we have this. Yeah, we have this. Yeah, I was trying. So now we have a lower high here, which is also a resistance. Then we have a lower low here. We have a lower low. Now I told you in trading, most of the things we do might be different because oju laughing wo. So we are looking this with our eyes. So what I might see or what is very obvious to me might not be obvious to you. Lower high. So don't compare yourself to anybody. Just do your thing. The main thing is the understanding. Okay. Then we have a lower low here. We have a lower low. Then we have a lower low here. We have a lower low. Then we have a lower high. Okay, we have a lower high here. Yeah, lower high. Okay, we've said that. Okay. So this is a lower high. Oh. This is lower high. Yeah. Then we have a new lower low here. A new lower low here. Do you see that? So now in this kind of downtrend, if you are going to be taking sales, we'll be taking it from what? This higher lows. We are taking sales from this higher lows. We are taking sales from this higher lows. In a downtrend, we take sales from higher lows. In an uptrend, we take buys. In a downtrend, we take sales from lower high, while in an uptrend, we take buys from higher low. Please stick to that. Put that somewhere, very important. Though you will get used to it. Yeah, nobody told me that. I learned that myself, so you get used to it. So this is an uptrend here. You can see this is an uptrend here, starting here. This is an uptrend starting here. This is an uptrend. So let's identify this uptrend. It started from here. So this is our what? Higher low. This is our higher low. Then it started going up. Then we created the resistance here. We created the support here. We created the resistance here. We created the support here. Then I think we are going up. So now look at this idea. Then this is our lower higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then we are expecting price to form higher high. We are expecting price to form higher high. Then when price form higher low, we can start looking for sales. We can start looking for buys rather. We can start looking for buys. So this is the uptrend here. This is an uptrend here. Let's see what else. I think the next one is consolidation. Muti, I have consolidation trend. Okay. Where can I see? Okay, yeah, this is consolidation trend. Yeah, I've seen it. Okay, now this is consolidation trend, guys. If you look at everything that's happened here, price is just moving sideways. Now this is consolidation trend. Price is only moving sideways. You can see how price is moving sideways. Price is just moving sideways like. This is how price moves in consolidation trend. Price will just be moving inside a box. Consolidation trend is like a box. Price will be moving inside that box. Now let me give you an example. The only areas we have now, let's say we have this area. Yes, let's say we have this consolidation here. I want to show you something. Okay, so now on the consolidation we have resistance. We have a resistance. And we have a support. We have a resistance level and we have a support level. Okay. This is what we have in a consolidation trend. We have a resistance level and a support level. So in a consolidation trend, you can take either buys or sell. You sell from the resistance, you buy from the support. You sell from the resistance, from the main resistance, you buy from the main support. From the main support. You can see these are the main support. These are the areas we'll be taking by the consolidation trend. Consolidation trend is just like support and resistance trade. They are just mainly support and resistance trade. You can see like that. So, and we broke out from here and started this uptrend. So let's label this uptrend. Yeah, we have an uptrend there. So let's label this uptrend. We have an uptrend here. So let's label this. So if you are labeling this uptrend, how do we label it here? For me, I think it started here. This is our higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then we have higher high, higher low, higher high. Then I think the trend spoiled here. The trend spoiled there. You can see this was not, this is where the trend spoiled. The trend spoiled there. Immediately we break this area, the trend starts spoiling. The trend starts spoiling. Immediately we break this area, the trend starts spoiling. That's where this trend, that's where this uptrend starts turning to downtrend. Now this is where it starts turning to downtrend. And if you look at this downtrend here, this is where it started. It started from here. This is our higher low. This is our higher high. Then we have the higher low, higher high, higher low. Then I think, yeah. Okay, this was a very strong resistance zone, so price just came there. So we have, this is our another higher low, this is another higher low here. Then we have okay, this is another higher high. Then we have another higher low here. Then we have another higher high. Then we have higher low. You understand, like that, higher high. Just continue going down like that. Like that, that's where price started going down. So that is just the structure of a trend. For uptrend, we have higher highs and higher lows. For downtrend, we have lower highs and lower lows. For a sideways trend, we just have main support and resistance. Did it test the support? Yes, it does. That's when it wants to break out. That's when it wants to break out. Now, when it wants to break out, that's when it can test resistance and support. You can see when it wants to break out from here, it break out from this consolidation to start moving up. That's when it can break and retest here. Don't worry, we'll talk about that when we are doing multi-time frame analysis. Now, what I just want from you guys is simple. I will send a video again to the group. Outside this video, I'll send another video again to the group. Yes, I'll send another video again to the group. It's all about trend as well. This is the most important thing in our trading so far. This is the most important thing. This is the area where we're going to spend a lot of time, and I don't want to spend a lot of time here, but this is the area where we're going to spend a lot of time, because this is virtually what we'll be dealing with through our trading days, through our trading year. This is virtually what we'll be dealing with. So this is where we are going to spend a lot of time. After this, once we master this area and this multi-time frame analysis, we are very, very good for the market. We are very, very ready. This is just where we need our concentration. Now, what I want to say, okay, now what I want now is okay, I will do that at the multi-time frame analysis. But okay, now I think some people have done the task, so let's just see what they will do again. Yeah, let's see what you guys will do again. Yeah, the same task. I'll give out the same task like the last one. So the same task. So the task I'm going to give out now, I don't think Trade Desire is here. Please send the video to the group after the class. Sure, I will do. Yes, it's just stressful, but I will do. It's just stressful, but I will do. It's very stressful. Making videos is very, very stressful for me. For you, I just have to do it, but it's stressful. It's making me tired of the class. So okay, so we have okay, yeah, wow, this is good. This will continue to sell here, man. Wow, fuck, this will be a good sell. Okay, there's something I want to say. Okay, now the task I'm going to give you guys is